Hey friends, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? This is Andy coming to you again from here at my Daily Fun Club headquarters. And yeah, I'm back in town for a few days, so I'm kind of ramping up my video demos and stuff because I'm going to be leaving town again for 9 days. So I thought I'd do another demo for you today. This one I want to talk about the instrument that I'm holding right now. This is a Gamma jazz bass that was kind of custom built for me, put together for me by Joey there at Gamma. And he was very cool in that he let me kind of make it a collaborative instrument in terms of what we put into it. And the guys from EMG and also the guys from Hipshot contributed. So it has the Hipshot kick-ass bridge on it, and it has a set of ultralight Hipshot tuners with the drop D. Which is really cool to have that drop D. So that's the hardware. The pickups are EMG-X pickups and a 2-band preamp with bass, treble, stack, volume are the controls. And then it has this beautiful, I think he calls it metallic purple or midnight metallic purple. I can't remember exactly the paint job that he calls it, but I just love this paint job. I just love the color. It's absolutely killer. It's super like luminescent. It just looks fantastic in all the pictures that I've taken with it, you know, playing on stage with it and everything. Great old 3-ply 60s era tortoise pickguard on there. And then it's got this aged amber tinted neck with its bound and has the black blocks on it, maple fingerboard. So this is kind of like just a super hot rod, badass kind of jazz type that has all the most killer hardware and electronics on it. For an active kind of jazz bass kind of thing. I mean, it's a really great slap bass. So let's hear what it sounds like now. That was both pickups. This is just the back pickup. And now just the front pickup. I've got it set up really perfectly. One other thing I did too was I took the finish off the back of the neck and aged it and relic the back of the neck because I like the way that feels. Most people probably won't do that, but I do that a lot to my instruments. I like to sand all the lacquer off, and then I have this aging solution that I made out of steel wool and vinegar, and I soaked that steel wool and vinegar solution into it, and it turns it kind of that grayish color. And then I put a few layers of wax over the top of it, and it just feels really, really great. It feels like an old vintage bass. It's also got the Hipshot 3-string string retainer, string tree thingy on there, and that really helps with the tension. It makes, you know, it's one of the things that helps it have a really great slap response. Right there was with the bass and the treble both boosted a little bit. Now I'm just gonna turn. This is with the EQ controls completely cut all the way off. And then I just like to bring them in, kind of both, equal amounts of both. It's kind of how I do it. So that's flat. That's both EQ controls right at the center indent. And now I'm boosting them a little bit. A little bit more. And like 75% boosted. And that just really makes it a super fat and snappy sounding funky bass. Strung with black diamond 45 to 105 nickel round wound strings. I need to start mentioning my strings more often because, God, that's the most commonly asked question. I always use the same strings. I've been a black diamond endorser for over 10 years, and I use the nickel round wound 45 to 105 on my 4 strings and the nickel round wound 45 to 125 on all of my 5 strings. And then I have a signature prototype set that's in the works that are also 45 to 105 flat wound strings. So sometime in the hopefully near future, you'll be able to buy my signature set of flat wound strings that are at that gauge 45 to 105. The reason I did that is because I wanted the flats to kind of feel close to what all my other basses feel like in terms of flexibility and tension and stuff like that. So they made me some great prototypes that I really, really love, and now it's just a matter of getting them into production and getting them available and everything like that. So yeah, that's the strings, and I've got my locks strap security system, which I also have on all of my instruments. This is a German company that uses kind of like a sort of mountain climbing kind of deal that is really, really strong, and they never come out of the bass. You know, the screws are fatter near the top than they are at the bottom, so as you screw them in, they're getting tighter and tighter, and they never come out. And then it has this push-pull kind of latch that just pops right on and right off, like that. And I love them. They're the best ones I've found ever. Ergo straps. I use Ergo straps for most of my straps. I have a signature series strap with them. This is not it. This is the first one they gave me, but I have several. My signature one has my mule Jenny on it. It's black. So that's pretty much everything. But yeah, this instrument is very, very cool. So if you want one of these, hit up Joey at Gamma and just tell him you want a purple one like Andy has. And I know that he just had another batch of bodies painted in this color. I saw him post something about that recently. So there's some of these purple jazz bass and P bass bodies available, I think, right now. And then you can select whatever kind of neck type you want, whether it be rosewood or maple with blocks or maple without blocks, amber tinted or not, and bound or not. You know, you have different options there. And that's one of the cool things about what they do at Gamma. Plays great all up and down the whole neck. Sounds great. And like I said at the beginning, what an amazing, you know, funk bass it is. Right on. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the videos. We'll see you next time. Peace.